Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Karlak, since when has flattery been in your bag of tricks? Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. Ah. The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Saz says? You helped her escape that grove? Then behave while you're inside. Our people don't mind it one bit.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Stop fidgeting.
Can't caught fleas from the bloody walls.
More likely you gave them fleas, you filth.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
If you fancy playing, talk to Crawler. Goblin kind will tease you and stroke you and red and bring the magic.
Saluna, my kings. What worshipped her.
Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? A half-elf, thinking you rule the world.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Forgive me. I had no idea. The other true souls are inside. They're planning and such.
Statue of Saluna. This ruin must have been dedicated to her.
Swirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up. Yeah, they got some shit in magicka. So I start looking around. Cause I ain't wasting no, not me.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Goblin parties are so much more fun than anything you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Or the Hells, for that matter. Not that I'm suggesting we stop for a drink, of course. What's the story?
Most would think us mad for wandering right into the middle of a goblin war clan. I suppose that goes to demonstrate just how desperate we are.
With a flick of the wrist.
or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and frown you and dreaded. His name is Droraxon, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and draw you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. All mountains, great mortals, all hinders to quake. The true souls are coming, their loudness awake. Here follow, my power and blind for great glory. Draw Raxlin's best makers of blades in the quarry.
Who wants another drink?
Or be you
This should burn going down.
Over here, lads! I can pump.
What you standing here all dry for? Come here, have a drink. What should we toast to, eh? This one's giving us a toast.
You raise your glass and shout.
To finding those looters and crushing them.
Go on, drink up. Not that I'm complaining. Now get out of our way. I need another drink.
They're dead! Must have been those strangers! You poisoned us!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I knew we shouldn't have taken that fancy berry beer. Could have tasted the poison if it hadn't been so sweet. Allergic? You mean just the beer can kill us? Get out of my way! I need some fresh air!
Someone's killing us off! Battle stations!
I suppose this is preferable to the dancing. Carry on! I am thoroughly impartial.
You're being arrested for thieving. Unless you can find a way to settle this here and now. It may have been unwise to reveal just how much gold.
blood comes easy these days.
Parabellum!
Crush the bullbag!
This is your end.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Take you.
Take you.
Bye forever, pal. Boom!
follows me everywhere.
Need to act fast.
I'm heating up.
Still on my feet. Let's have a look. More for me.
There's a killer on the loose, but don't worry. I'll find him and crush his skull.
What? Get your eyes off me. You should be looking for that killer before he slits your...
So much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got them now, eh?
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made. Is your hearing failing you? Or your wits, perhaps? There's nothing more to say. Let's move.
No party in here.
Shut it, Graw. Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do.
My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours?
Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call.
Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than...
No, you don't. Come on, then.
They're just having a bit of fun.
Smells like burnt flesh.
Ain't polite to stare, Wormwalt. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. Ain't just a mark on the flesh. It's magic. Only them what follows the Absolute can see it. Lets us know you're on our side.
That way, nobody will mess with you. You here to get branded?
Been boozing? If you need to clear your head, Priestess can help. She'd rather be cutting folks than curing them, but she knows her stuff.
Leave me alone. I ain't got time for chat.
Don't give me trouble now.
The other spider echoes her. The spider relaxes slightly, but you feel her hunger and fear beneath the surface. She scuttles toward the door.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with you. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man. one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business. Oi, come here. I ain't what ready to clear your head. Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd of...
That the jingle of coin, I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Pleasure.
Nothing for you in there, mate.
Wouldn't go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your bones all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal. There's no talking your way out of this. You'll have to defend your actions the old-fashioned way.
Gideon! Deo Pluto Oculus!
Another day, another fight. Can't slow down.
oozing. She'd rather be cut. Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe. Listen, what's it to ya? Then catch...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across you.
Here's the key. Pigeons all...
Look at this! I'm quite saved! I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of death. I'll slip away when the coast is clear.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. But, alas, these goblin... Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. Yes, we worship her. If you would permit it, I can...
Go on! I have to see this!
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Leviatha and I are interested in... And should you simply face the wall and... Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going.
Don't wear him out entirely, priest. I might have use for him yet.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it. That's it, dear one! Let Loviatar hear you!
Not the worst technique, priest. Good wrist movement. Lots of enthusiasm.
You are doing so well! Do not give in now! Yes, you can, child. Take the pain and offer it up to Loviatar. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have served you this penance. Oh, as did I, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Your world has strange customs.
Don't group me with the likes of them.
You wouldn't have... You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. No harm done.
Poor lad. I could... But no.
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
No! Why won't he speak? The drow's gonna kill me if I can't make him talk. We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just... screams. I should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest, for all the goodies. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like...
Please! Let me out! There's no reason for this. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
The Grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. No. I was with a group of adventurers. It's called the Night Song, but they ambushed us. I didn't didn't think a pack of goblins could be so... They didn't hide it. It was locked. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but... when we arrived... Brian had instructions, but... the goblins got him. I have to go. I don't know. He just said some wizard called Leroycan would reward us if we found...
Come on, open up. Step carefully. There's a trap.
I'm ready.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
My beautiful, you have already Tend to your wounds, and we shall continue.
You what? Just bash him
Still
somewhere else.
alive.
I don't
So that's
get it.
progress.
I thought the bleeding was the point. Another outside.
Shh. Silence. Sugan al Sukok, Otashokek Dos. I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead Squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that. We find who killed it.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkol
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question. Raxlin's thoughts roil, then still. You navigate carefully. With Raxlin's voice, you ask,
Who is the Absolute?
Raxlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, Squid.
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Curiosity conquers his suspicions. You suck in a breath of relief, and visions consume you once more. A swarm of control panels melting. The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to... No answers, no... That damned drow was right. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the drow. Minthar is the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. A show of contrition and... Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched. Tempers are rising.
The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. What you needing now? The Absolute. If the Absolute says to take orders, you look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for? Well, let me know when you find... The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. You fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood.
I wouldn't do...
Will be raised.
Can't keep me out.
lockpicking is attracting attention. Tread carefully.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive. Someone needs to keep an eye on. I don't make a habit.
Something's blocking it from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side.
Shove off! Ain't polite to stare, Wormwalt. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. Oof, Priestess got you good. That's a lovely bit of work. Praise the Absolute.
We're the Absolute. Oi, come here. Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody... Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't want a crowd...
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount, and his leash. We had a deal.
I've taken more
That's no kind of talk. Zariel. How precious.
Clause G.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
What?
Now, too late, flower. You'll never be rid of me.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.